Good morning, everyone. This is a general reading, so this can apply to all signs or any signs or anyone in particular, or anyone. All right. I ask that you guys hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel to help grow our community. All right. So the cards that came out this morning are surrender, worry, and then you have temptation. All right. So we're going to see how these two come together. But we're being told to surrender worry. So if there are things that are going on in your life that are causing a bit of fear, you may be tempted to make unwise decisions or just tempted to basically give up or, surrender to the situation. Don't give in. We're going to surrender the worry, not the situation, unless you need to, right? There's need to make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. So when we feel that worry and that anxiety, we can breathe it out of our body. That's through meditation, closing your eyes. And I do this myself. I will just inhale real deep, just breathe in real deep, and then I blow out all of that worry, all of that anxiety, and I picture it blowing all the way across the water somewhere to where it just can't come back near me. And it really does help me with anxiety and worry. It helps me to release that negative energy, okay? So let's see what it is that's going on, because there is something here about temptation. I really do feel that this is how we worry so much and we're tempted to make decisions out of fear. I think we talked a little bit about this last week when there was a card that came out. I have to go back and look at it, but sometimes we make moves. There's the wheel of fortune. There are certain situations that are fated to happen in our life. We may not understand exactly why the things happen. Situations happen. Look at the devil showing up here. That causes us to worry and to fear. And I was always told that fear is of the devil. But, I think that fear is a natural feeling, that we have to learn how to control it and not let it control us. So unforeseen situations can happen that can create negative feelings, negative energy in our lives. But we have to understand that certain things were bound to happen that way in order for us to learn the lessons, in order for our life to totally transition into a new phase. Sometimes we're not able to really see what's happening, what's going on that's working out for our good, because it may look all bad, it may look all negative. But when you really take a look at this devil energy here, you got the devil next to the hermit, when you really take a look at what is really happening, and you really take some introspective of a situation, you will be guided to really see that this situation is going to work out in your favor. Okay, it may tie you up, it may have you all bound up in your head right now, but there is something that's going to work out for your good. Okay, and it may be good to reach out to other people and really talk. It may not be the best to hold it all inside. You may need to talk to someone if you need to, because we all go through things. We can't worry about whether people are going to look at us a certain way. Sometimes we just need to let go of that worry by communicating and letting people know. Maybe they can help you to shed a light on the situation and help you to look at it from a logical perspective. There's always someone around, even if it's just the Holy Spirit that comforts you, to really show you how a situation can really work out in your favor, and to look at it from a positive side, and to give you reason to celebrate what you're going through at the time, because there could be something that's coming together in your favor that you're not even aware of. Okay, so don't focus on the worry, don't focus on the the anxiety, don't focus on how things are not going the way you want it to go, because this could be a part of the cycles that are closing out in your life. You may have to go through that. We've all had to close out some cycles, and it didn't feel good. It really don't feel good when you're having to let go of old patterns of behavior, when you're really having to cut loose family and friends who have played a part in you know, in your life, negative or positive. But in order to go towards a new beginning, you have to leave behind those negative patterns, whether it was you overindulging or someone else, you know, who had negative behavior that was affecting you. It doesn't feel good when you have to cut loose those people. Now, this may not even have to do with family. For some people, it does, you know. But for others of you, it could deal with, you know, work environment. There could be things that you're worrying about. And there could be some type of conflict at work. There could be you worrying about whether you're going to take a loss or take a hit. You could be worrying about whether a job you just started is not going to last, or if it's going to end. Something that you could be working on really have you full of anxiety. There's the 9 of Swords. But we're being told to let go of that and let go of the temptation to make unnecessary moves, to make a quick judgment call before you actually see the outcome of a situation, or could cause you to be in regret. Okay? Just know that whatever it is that has had you in worry, that there is opportunity for change and new growth and better opportunities in your life that are going to lead to victory. You have the Ace of Cups here and the Six of Wands. All you have to do is just wait and see what happens and how the situation is going to play out for you. Don't be so quick to make a certain move, because you really don't want to regret later on a quick decision, a decision based off of, you know, your fear of not having enough. Okay? Some of you may be working yourself to death out of worry that you're not going. Yeah, we were talking about lack. Yeah, last week we were talking about surrendering the fear of scarcity, and I kind of feel this energy still. You know, that some people may be working themselves to death out of fear that they're not going to have enough. But it's time to surrender that worry and surrender the temptation of thinking that you've got to do something so drastic to stay ahead, or to get ahead, or to stay afloat. Okay? Yeah, do things in love. You have the King of Cups, and then you have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, look at what I just said. Doing things to try to get ahead. Yeah, you could be worrying so much about situations, or fearful that something's going to come to an end, and you may make decisions that could cause you to be in some type of competition, conflict, and confusion with other people, all because you're wanting to take control of a situation, but you want to make sure that you handle it the right way. Make sure that you take stock of what's going on before you actually make a move, okay? So it's about surrendering the worry, and making sure that we're not making decisions that are going to be so drastic and so devastating to the work that is going on in your life already. There are things that are taking place behind the scenes to get you into a better position, but you're going to have to be patient and wait it out, okay, for whoever this is for. Okay, so if you've been tempted to jump out there and do something that you know goes against who you are, just be patient, okay? Be patient. Let's get a message from the Moonology here. You have, it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. One more. And what do you need to release? We've been getting that card a lot. What do you need to release? And it's time to take action. So yeah, it's time to do some things, but we want to be wise about what we're doing. Don't fall into some temptation to do something that could make a situation worse, because you know that temptation looks good, but how is it going to affect you in the long run? Okay? And this could be temptation with work, or to do something when it comes to money, or even when it comes to relationships, to get involved in a situation with someone out of worry that your current relationship isn't going the way you want, so you end up falling into some temptation before you even give the other relationship a chance to heal. And when we know that happens. But yeah, so this is the message here this morning. I hope it makes sense for you guys. It does make sense for me. You know, there are things that go on around us that can cause us to worry. We don't see how it's going to play out. But there is a divine plan in here with the Wheel of Fortune. Something's fated to happen. Just wait it out, okay? All right. So you guys have an amazing day. I'll see you on the next reading.